Well, Fabrizio Poli is president and CEO of CGTN Aerospace. I asked him whether the rise of virtual meetings during the pandemic would lead to a decrease in the use of private jets by businesses.
Well, a lot of people have, started doing Zoom calls instead of traveling by air. But, face-to-face meetings is really a must for certain businesses and for certain deals. So I think we're going to see a spike in private jet travel. You want to meet the people, you want to get a feel for their energy, you want to maybe look at products up closely, or facilities or offices or whatever it may be. So I still think there's going to be a need for business travel, probably not as much as it was happening before, but those that have the money to fly private will fly private, and not only for business but also for leisure.
The truth of the matter is, those who can afford private jet travel have in some cases ignored the global lockdowns. You know as well as I do, around the world, private jet travel has continued in many places.
Yes, it has. And, and if we look at the number of ultra-high net worth individuals in the world, we're talking just over 513,000 people, according to the Knight Frank recent wealth report. That number is due to grow over the next 4 years by 27% in the next 5 years, bringing a lot more people in that space on the market. These are people worth more than $30 million. And, only 3.5% of those people actually own a private jet. So I can see that number coming up to about 50, maybe even 20%. So a lot of these people that have the money are going to be flying private.
They might well antagonise many countries in the world where ordinary folk have had to endure long lockdowns. That's a real problem for the private jet clientele, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, unfortunately, a lot of people see the private jet as a luxury item, but it's a business tool. It does increase your productivity. I mean, I always tell the story of Walmart that owned 27 aircraft, and during the previous sort of economic downturn in 2008, 2009, what they did is they continued to increase their private jet fleet, allowing the people shopping at Walmart to shop for cheap groceries. So, and the private jet is a key business tool in the Walmart arsenal.
The big attraction historically for private jet travel is speed. These days, I guess, the new USP might also be cleanliness. For those of us who are very concerned about flying on a commercial airliner, private jet travel might well allow passengers who can afford it to insulate themselves from those health risks.
Oh, yes, of course, because you can have the airplane disinfected. You can make sure that the crew have been tested. You know who's traveling on the airplane with you because it's your airplane. You're going through these private jet terminals where there's a lot less people. So, the risks of encountering a virus or catching a disease or whatever it may be are a lot less if you're flying by private jet. So is video conferencing going to replace air travel? Or, as I said in my interview with CGTN, people are still going to be traveling by air. And then because of the virus, do you think those that can, do you think they'll be turning to private jet travel? So let's just open the comments box below the video here. Tell us what you think. And of course, you may have noticed that the anchor announced me as the president and CEO of CGTN Aerospace, new company just formed with a great team. So you check out the website at kgtnaerospace.com. And if you haven't subscribed to Biz Jet TV, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and give us a thumbs up, and check this next video about the urban air mobility and see where we're going with that. And that's all from Fabrizio Poli on Biz Jet TV, and I'll see you on the next one.